Well, bro, thanks for coming, man.
My pleasure, man.
The legend. We got the legend
Yeah.
in the house.
Right.
You are a legend, man.
Come on, man.
You are. You are.
I'm real.
Man, you are real. You are real. Man, where should we start, bro? How you feeling today?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Glad to be here with you, man.
Yeah, bro.
I'm a fan.
I'm a fan. You're actually one of my favorite engineers I ever worked with, bro.
Really?
Yeah, man. You're so, like, I think we talked about it in the studio, but it's like your instrument, the board, like,
Yeah.
you play it like you are a musician. You're not a technician, you know what I mean?
Right.
There's a
Well, I try to
difference.
make you guys happy, man, you know? I mean, I'm trying to make myself happy because you could play, man. I love listening to you play, man.
Thank you,
I mean, that's why I'm here because, like, you know, what is it? Yeah, it's going on like 30 years
Mm-hmm.
doing this. And it's a trip because all kinds of music come through.
Mm-hmm.
And I love recording when everybody's there
Yes,
because that's what music is to me.
absolutely.
There's tons of music, of course. If you could do it all yourself, it's fine. But
Yeah.
I think it's more like sculpture than music in a way. Yes, it's invisible. Yes, you use your ears, you know. But at the same time, it's like, but what is music like to you? To everybody's is different, you know.
Isn't it weird that we have the option for everyone not to be there right now? Because the way how I grew up, like, I still caught, I think, the end of that era of music,
Mm-hmm.
like just before computers, Ableton production, where, like, I grew up in rock bands from a very young age, like everyone being in the room, not even playing to a click, right? Just
Yeah,
that's how you do it. That's the only way to do it.
yeah. If you mess it up, do it again.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's pretty simple.
It's pretty simple.
And
yeah.
it's fast. The thing is, it's so fast. You know, all these DIY things, you know, hacks and all these things people trying to do. I mean, honestly, that's the hardest thing about doing a session that way is just getting everybody together at the same time.
Yeah.
Scheduling became harder than music at some point.
Right. But you see, like, thousands of musicians come in and out of the studio.
Yeah.
Have you seen, like, the change in the essence of the musicians or how they approach music throughout the years from, like...
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, it depends what type of music, right?
Mhm.
So, like, I remember I was up for a metal record, right? And I've done tons of metal records, but, you know, there's a lot of editing involved. There's a lot of, like, oh, we do the drums first, triggering this, you know, doing that, and then layering stuff on top. Like, oh, you do the bass this week, and then the next week you do the guitars, and then the vocals come in. You know, that's cool. That's I've done that, you know, many times. But then I presented. I was like, I'm not into that anymore. I'm just not into it.
Yeah.
I just don't like doing it. You know, honestly, I'll do it if they're great and good people. You know, and I'm around. That's good. But I suggested, oh, you know, ask me to produce it, and I'm really picky about that because it takes so much time. I go to sleep with it. Like, you know, I wake up, I'm not even there. I'm just immersed in the production, right? For how long it takes. Let's say 2 months, I'm gone. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, and even my wife was like, dude, you can't produce no more. Like,
Wow.
because I wake up in the middle of the night, oh, man, the hi-hat, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
fully
the hi-hat, the
immersed.
what? You know? But,
Yeah.
and then, so, you know, they asked me to do the record. And I was like, great, we'll get this player. We'll get this player. Great players, you know. We'll get this player. We'll do like 2 weeks rehearsal, get the song stuff, and we'll jump in the studio. She's looking at me like, what? And I'm like, what? It'll be great, you know? Oh no, we're gonna do the drums first, then we're gonna do the bass. And I was like, I can do it. I don't want to do that. It just sucks the life out of me. You know, for me personally, you know?
Yeah.
It does. Because when everybody's there, if the tempo's too fast, everybody says,
Yeah, slow it down.
hey, but slow it down.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's get this arc going. The arc from the beginning to end. Let's play it from beginning to end. How's that? And then see how it goes. You know, how do you know what the song sounds like? without the arc of the song. To me,
Yeah.
it's just very personal to me. It's what music is to me.
Yeah.
You know, it's not music in general, of course, you know, but I figured that out for myself, and that's what's really pleasurable. I jump out of bed to get there. It's a private show.
Right.
It's a show, man. So everybody's there playing together. Someone does a great solo, someone doesn't. Someone, you know, let's do that. You make one little mistake, you fix it. You know, you move on. But you could do a lot of work fast. Fast. Like, it's just quick. Not like 20,000 emails
Right.
till the end of the
That's
year.
a headache.
Those things take about a year. Records take about a year if you do it like you're here. And that's the norm, though. You know, it is the norm. Send me the drum tracks. You know?
Yeah.
Right? Record the drum track. Oh, I'm going to do bass on it. Then I'm going to send it over there. Oh, just do it to the click and send it to me. Right? And that's already the groove is fucked with. Like, it's messed with.
Exactly. And there's no one to bounce off of. It's like I told you, I do some remote recordings here. And I do it, but like if I love being with the artist or with the producer, like you just telling me like, yo, play louder.
Right.
Like, okay, and then the artist is there and then it's all feeding each other.
Right.
It's like here I'm just playing to the void. Like I don't know. I play what I hear, but it could be something else completely.
Right. I mean, if you have the drums first, I could see. You know,
Yeah.
I could see that. Then everybody plays over that.
But how is have you seen like musicians change in the way like I feel like maybe musicians nowadays don't know how to handle it in the same way? Like the live situation in the studio?
Well,
you
you
seen
know,
that?
a lot of times it takes a bit to grab the vibe. Like, in other words, like, get your headphone mixes together. Can I hear that? Do I have to follow this? I should follow this more. Decisions that every musician, something is going on in their head. But then there's a moment, you know, let's say we start at 10, right? Some people get it on it right away, but other people, like 1:30, everything starts to mesh, and then everything becomes easy.
Yeah.
It just becomes super easy after that.
Yeah.
And fun. Just fun. You know, there's no technical anything. It's like, okay, I put on these headphones. I'm gonna go get a coffee. When I come back, my headphones are gonna be perfectly mixed the way I like it, and we're gonna jam.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's better than live. It's so much more fun because if you make a mistake, you just do it again. It doesn't matter what you play. You know, you can kind of go for it if you wanted to. But
Right.
that's what sucks, the staleness of it all. Sometimes at the studio, people see the microphones, they get really like, oh, I'm in a nice studio, and you know, and this, and I never talk to anybody about technical issues ever. I just don't. I never it comes out of my mouth. It just. I talk to them about their day, about their drum, about things they know, like, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's
yeah.
like, hey man, how'd you get here? Oh, you know, whatever. And it's boom, and it's a day. It's, you know, my friend makes fun of me because he's like, he got nervous. He really was playing all these great musicians, and he was just listening to them. He actually was a fan that hired his favorite musicians.
Okay.
So he's got stuck because he was just listening to his favorite musicians. I mean, ripping too, so good that I understand him. You know, I was like, oh, he didn't choke. He just kept on listening and he wasn't playing with them. I took him outside and I said, yo, he still says this to me. He goes, I use it all the time. He goes, I said, yo, it's just a hang.
Yeah. Right.
It's just a hang.
Right.
Just hang out.
Yeah.
Hang out. It doesn't matter. It's a studio.
Right. It's just
We
music.
could do it again.
Yeah.
We could do it 10 times if you want. You know? You could do it 10 different ways. Whatever you want, bro. If you want, you need a drink?
Right.
Let's get a drink. You know, that's why I love doing this, because like it's an intimate, very intimate situation.
Absolutely.
Where you really get to know people too, and the way I know people is the way they play. You know, I could tell what kind of person in some ways.
Of course, bro.
You know, by the way they play,
Completely
and what they choose,
related.
You know,
Yeah.
like I loved you right away because of where you fell, where you hit the snare drum, and where you played. Like I was like, oh, It's my boy right here. I was like, I know this guy. I know his friends. I know a lot of things about you already. I just know a lot of things about you by the way you swing. You know, and that's where my ear goes. That's just me. It's personal again.
The same way, yeah.
You know, I could hear it. Oh, if the guy's Russian, like, you know, not Russian from Russia, but rushing the beat.
Yeah.
You know, I could hear some people don't rush the beat until they get to the studio, and they feel like whether it's they're trying to show people what they can do. It's a lot of things. Like there's a lot of
absolutely,
a lot
man.
of inner,
it's all out there.
Yeah,
it's all out there.
And when they come into the studio, it's the truth, isn't it?
Right.
It's the truth.
There's nothing more vulnerable than the studio.
Oh yeah, might as well take off all your clothes and
exactly.
Play, you know, and be comfortable with that. Yeah. Right. And that, but you got to make him comfortable. So that's what I do. I'm like, you know, sit back, relax, take your pants off. We have a joke about that at the studio. Yeah. That's where that came from. But funny, you know, how it works out, and if you can get somebody relaxed enough. You know, singers. I work with tons of singers, mostly.
Singers especially, yeah.
That's my big gig is singers, and it's just me and the singer, and we overproduce stuff to have fun. Let's do another harmony. Let's do it. You know, you can wipe all the harmonies away at the end of the day. But we do all these little things that you know, hey, try it again, you know, hey, you know, let's do that, you know, and then you get them into it, and then it's an intimate moment. It's an intimate 3-4 hours of stuff.
It's very intimate. And
then you know what? At the end of the day, it's only that one track. It's only that one take that they did. It's awesome.
Right. How do you get them? Because like singers, especially. It's even more intimate. It's like your body, right?
Right.
How do you get them to relax into it? To like,
I tell them. Remember when you sang into the mirror with a hairbrush when you were 14?
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Love it.
That's what I want. I want you dancing. I want you moving. I want you doing it. I want you feeling the beat. I don't, because right away, like I think the microphone records what you think more than what you're doing. I really do believe that.
Yeah.
I, in my heart,
like
I believe
spirit.
That. Yeah.
Captures the spirit.
Well, that's what we're there to capture, right? You know?
Yeah.
Like everything else is technical, you know? Like, you know, it's technical. You know? Like everything else, because that's what it is. You can hear somebody when someone's reciting something. You can hear somebody when they're trying to perfect something. You hear something, you hear the editing happening. You hear it clear as day.
Wow.
You hear it. You're like, that doesn't sound good.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound good.
It's like a truth meter.
100%.
Yeah.
And then when they do it and they tell, like I always go back to, for me, my whole thing is like, I've never heard the song. Tell me the story of the song. That's probably more important than what everybody else is doing. What everybody's playing is not as important if there's a singer there to hear the story. Because that's the most communicative part. You know, we're going back to, you know, let's say 1 million years ago, right? There was a drum, maybe.
Right.
There was some words.
Yeah.
And you know, that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
It's a message, you know? So, like, what's the message? It's like, tell me the story. And then, you know what? And seduce me, right?
Yeah.
And then, okay, seduce me into your story. Like, make me listen to your story. Instead of singing at me.
Oh, I love
or
that.
Or trying to, can you hear me? And trying to get attention.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I like.
I love that.
I love that a lot of people don't do it.
It feels universally true.
Right.
Yeah, it feels that way.
Right. I mean, yeah, because you play too. You're a musician. So, you know, that's a lot to do with it. We listen to, I think musicians listen to music much differently than a lot of people who don't do music. So sometimes our opinions are like based on our musicality and not the vibe, you know.
So if an artist comes in the studio with like anxiety or an attitude or like some fakeness, like you just see it all right away, basically. You just feel it.
Well, there's a lot of telltales too. I could tell you a bunch.
Yeah, tell me.
I know.
Yeah. What were the names? No.
No, not as people, but certain traits.
Hmm.
Now I like to be very professional also, and I don't speak unless I'm spoken to. You know, a lot of times, so it's like just stay quiet because I'm not gonna tell anybody that take was great. I don't. They come in, they listen to it because I don't know. I don't know if it's great. You know, I don't know how good somebody can play yet.
Right.
You know, I have to learn about it, so I don't really know.
Right.
So I have to. All I do is listen, and I listen to people talk.
That's beautiful.
And that's what
you
it
need
is.
to
My
know
gig.
where you're placed in the room.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
then your input, like I know that from working with you, is so valuable.
thank you,
In the
man.
room, like I think you say things in the right way in the right moment. It's an art, but it
Well,
takes
wait.
trust. It takes trust to do.
Look, I wait, and personalities involved, and a lot of
Yeah.
times, no one. I mean, like I do a lot of jazz, and I love recording jazz, and I'll tell you why, because it's immediate, and and sometimes they ask me, "What do you think?" You know, and I don't say anything until they tell me. And my whole thing with jazz in general, just I know it's such a big word, right? I mean, I don't know what kind of jazz, you know. Of course, there's a million subgenres, right, to everything, right? But I mean, with jazz, it's funny because it's immediate, and it's like when I hear it's conversational, you know, everybody's really listening to each other and answering, talking. With the music, it feels like I think it's like a bunch of 5-year-olds in a playpen together, right?
Right.
When I hear that, I like it.
Yeah.
Me, I'm not
Yeah.
a jazz guy. I'm just saying that I like it. I just like it. I'm like, okay, this sounds cohesive, and you know, it sounds like I think what jazz is supposed to be. I don't know, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, but when everybody's talking, that's my take for me. I won't say nothing until, you know, because it's not my gig, you know, to call it, to call that take or whatever. But and I don't want that to be my gig, you know.
Right.
I just know the ones I like, though, you know, like no one will ever hear a lot of the takes that I like ever. They're on my hard drive
Damn.
somewhere, right? You know?
Damn. It's heartbreaking.
Oh, so many jams at the studio. It's
You got to
like,
release the Nick archive, bro.
I have everything. 30 years, I have drives
Wow.
and a whole closet. I never threw away anything.
Wow.
People just call me. They call me the other day. Oh, Nick, do you have this song? And I'm like, who is this? And they told me. And I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, what's up, man? You know, yeah, we recorded one more song. And I'm like, it was 10 years ago, dude. 10 years ago. I go, you don't have it? They're like, no. Dude, I found it.
Wow.
I found it, send it up, and it's out now. It was a single, actually 10 years later.
That's
Like,
amazing.
Yeah, and it's
Because music
out.
has its own time, its own cycles.
Right.
Sometimes it's got to be like that.
And it is. It's doing great too. And it's funny. 10 years later,
Wow.
I sent them the tracks. They did some vocals on it. Boom, put it out.
Man, when did you realize like your place was in the studio as an engineer?
I did it by myself. By myself. I used to write songs.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my thing. Like I got a half-inch tape. I got this reel-to-reel 8-track, a kind of little console. 16, 17 years old, maybe 18 years old, and I always had a band. I started the same day with the other two guys. The same day, we were like sitting around. We're like, "Yo, you play drums, you play bass, you play guitar, and we went to lessons. We walked to this music store together and took lessons, and I was with that band till I was 30 years old.
Wow.
We got signed to Columbia Records, early
didn't know
90s,
that.
and
That's cool.
we toured.
Really?
Yeah, it was a 3-piece
Shit.
rock band called Collision, and
didn't know that.
I was singing
Really?
and playing guitars, like Zeppelin-y kind of stuff,
Damn.
And we were coming off this whole funk thing, so it was like,
So
I mean, we were here into Mahavishnu. We were playing Mahavishnu songs like 15 years old, Al Di Meola, like we were really going for it.
I didn't know you were touring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lived on a bus for a little bit. Those are my boys, though. We grew up. My cousin and the guy grew up in my house, so we were like 12 years old, 12, 13. And we played every day, man, 5 days a week. So that's the thing. Like, I learned it was different for me. I wasn't a vacuum. I didn't learn by myself. That's tough.
Yeah.
I think that's super hard to do. I practiced my ass off 8 hours a day. I would play 8 hours a day for real. Like right after school till, the licks, the this, the that, put on the record, figure out the song, da-da-da.
Yeah.
And then forever. And then recording, so I used to write songs. And I started playing the drums, play the bass, play the guitar. And by like 3 o'clock, 3:30, I had something going. The band would come in, be like, look, this is what I got.
Amazing.
Let's make it something,
Amazing.
And then afterwards, after that whole thing, singing, I was singing every night. And then, whatever happened, like the band broke up, the label dropped, my building burned down. I swear to God, everything.
Shit.
In like 3 months.
Wow.
Done.
Damn.
So, no, but that taught me so much, though, because what was great about it is, like, I got in, I still had a band, I made a new band, but always played. And then somebody asked me to produce their band. And I was like, what? I'm going to produce your band? And I was like, he's like, yeah, man. It was a killer record too, man. It was great. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, oh, what I wanted to do, I always so now I was the artist, right? I was the artist before. And being Columbia Records, they set us up with some amazing engineers in the best places. So I learned from those guys.
And that was back in the day when not everyone had access to like even studios or like
these
gears.
guys. Yeah. No, these guys were mixing. The guy who mixed my first record, he did like Prince, Toto.
Wow.
He did all. He's amazing. And I got to spend like a month with the guy, asking him questions about a million questions because that's what I do. But what was cool about that is like I learned so much about what my NS10s, my speakers, was supposed to sound like.
Yeah.
It was already good. We were doing it because we were using our ears, which is what you do. You don't use the console, you use your ears, right? So like, but he was doing it, and I was like, oh, I'll never forget. That's the way it's supposed to sound. And then when I engineer now, if you notice, right, because you were in the studio, when you guys do a take, I love when you guys come into the control room and listen.
Yeah.
So, and then because as a singer, I wanted to hear the stuff mixed on my headphones, already mixed, so I could lay down the track. I wanted to sing over a mixed track.
Yeah.
Because it's so awesome.
You have that perspective of being an artist.
Right. I'm saying like, Chloe, right?
Yeah.
She went in, when she puts on her headphones, it sounds like the record. As close as I can get it, as fast as I can get it. Plus, I work there at the studio every day, so I kind of know how to get it there fast and be like, okay, now everyone's encouraged. The day looks like we're going to go up. It feels good. You don't go in and be like, oh my God, hey bro, turn down the kick drum, man. Yo, what's with the snare? You're not thinking that. You're like, oh, is everybody gelling?
Right.
Everyone's sounding good, and the singer, way better performance.
Also, it gets you out of your head.
Yes.
Like when you're recording just in your head, you're like, I don't know. Then you get the full picture. You get the context.
100. And then you edit. Your body edits, whether you try or not. By the time you go back to the drum set, you already, your brain has edited everything.
It's like auto editing.
Yeah, 100%. It's gone. While you're listening, it's done. It's like,
wow.
And then you go back. Right when you go back after listening, that's why listening is, I had a gig last month. People played for 4 hours, and they never came into the control room. I was like, not my people.
Yeah, y'all don't even know what you're doing at this point. Yeah.
How could you not go in and listen? At least listen.
I think some
for a
people
little bit.
are scared even. I don't know
Maybe.
about this gig, but
it's broken up a lot of bands. I'll tell you that in front of my face.
Really?
Yeah, they never knew they sounded like that.
Oh wow.
or who sounded like what, you know.
You started seeing like
And then they
people
break up.
fighting and like
Oh yeah,
shit.
you see it all in there, man.
Wow,
I seen a lot of that. Bands, you know, tons of records that never came out, never finished. Tons, man. It breaks my heart because it's like when I find that I'm, you know, being more a member of the band than anyone in the band.
Right.
I hate that.
Isn't it heartbreaking when like records don't come out?
Yeah.
Because it's like
So much.
people
man.
get so precious and so perfectionist and
Yeah, oh my God.
crazy with music and art. It's just like
Years. It could take
just
years to mix
put
one song.
shit out. Like
Yeah.
let it go.
Right.
But it's also letting go of like the fantasy. Like people want it to be a masterpiece and like
Yeah.
getting rejection, like getting you know.
Plus, I mean, again, you know, I mean, what's a kid to do, right? But, you know, go on YouTube, right? Probably one of the best creations that ever was, ever in history of human
What YouTube?
YouTube,
Okay, yeah,
right?
yeah.
You could see all the performances. I didn't know what anyone looked like when I was buying a record. You get one picture and that's it, right?
Yeah.
You know, on the album, and then you listen to the record, right? And it's all this mystique. You know, maybe you might see him in a magazine, maybe a quote.
The mystique, maybe I idolize it, but there's something beautiful to it, you know?
Yeah, because you know what? There's less to think about. It's like there's only the music, right?
Exactly.
You know, and it's you know, I tell my kid, it's like, you know, music is an experience. Like, it's not like you put music on and then you do something else, which is what's happening in the world.
Exactly.
In a way, you know, I call it a condiment now. Like, you know,
Yeah.
free salt and pepper and ketchup at the diner.
Exactly.
And music.
Exactly.
And free.
But that's what's become of it.
Yeah. It's like, I'll put on some music. Well, what kind of music? You know, it's an activity. That's what I wanted to say. Music is an activity. Listening to music.
Yes.
You know, and that's super important. You know, listening is so important. Like, look, we were just talking about Miles the other day, Miles Davis, and I was laughing about it because I was like, okay, he proved to the world that he could just rip anything, right? Read anything, play anything, play with any orchestra. And then what happened was, I think he used listening as a tool, like as music. So he invited all these people that he just wanted to hear play together. And then when he wanted to come in, he came in.
Yeah.
And
Right.
he came in. He just started playing. Everybody
big
played
deal.
with him. And you know what? He did so much listening, that note that he comes in with, where he goes from there. He's talking to the band. That's all he's doing. It's like, how do you want this to play out? This is the way it's going to play out. I'm going to play this now. And I think that comes from listening. And I think listening is such a great part of music, and the space between the notes as much as the notes themselves.
It's everything, man.
And I don't get to really I look for that in musicianship.
It's a lost art. And like the thing that gets you out of yourself, because we can get so much in our heads while playing and in our ego and in our thoughts, whatever. The thing that gets you out of it is listening.
100%.
It's like, what is the other person doing?
Right.
You know?
You
Then
realize you don't have to do too
connects.
much.
You don't have to do too much. Just
It's
listen.
the space, yeah.
Yeah.
The space in there, like fit yourself in, and not hog a conversation.
Exactly.
It comes in personality. It's a personality thing, you know. It's an attitude of, you know, because that's what comes through. Like, you know, listen to Tom Waits or something. You know, it's attitude. An A&R guy told me this. He goes, "You know what makes great records?" I'm like, "What?" He goes, he was at Atlantic. He goes, "No one's waiting for your record.
What do you mean?
No one's waiting for your record.
Yeah. Like no one cares.
No one's waiting for your record.
Yeah.
So rushing to do it is like, you know, when it's not ready, right? It's like, well, what are you doing? It's just a waste of time.
Right.
You know, just put it out when you think it's really, it's good shit. Just put out good stuff. What you think is good.
But
you know,
aren't like labels pressure you to release and to keep the cycle going?
that was
you know?
yeah, that was a problem because, and it still is, because if you ever realize, like, so many first albums are insanely good. Bands' first albums, because they had 10 years to work on it or whatever.
Right.
And then the second record is like they're doing covers.
Right. It feels rushed.
You know, and
That's
there's a
so
couple
true.
of songs on
I
there.
haven't
that
thought
are good.
about that. Man, my favorite first moment of a first album is Zeppelin.
Oh,
I mean, obviously, right?
it's on. Good
But
times,
it's like,
bad
dum,
times.
dum.
I know, it's over.
That's it. And they're like, Bonham is 19 there, bro.
Yeah.
He's 19. And he already sounds like a
Yeah.
fully fleshed like musician and human, right?
Right.
Like the attitude.
Yeah.
I mean, his like style, it's all there. The sound, right? Like Jimmy
But he got
Page
picked.
produced all of it.
Jimmy Page
Yeah.
picked the cream of the crop from all of England. Like,
Yeah.
that's what he did.
Mhm.
And that's Zeppelin, really. You know? I mean, John Paul Jones, his
No,
keyboard
the
stuff,
best.
his everything stuff.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, yeah, what a great super group. And, you know, of course, you know, people, it's tough for me to hear people talk about Zeppelin, for me, because, I mean, you know, a lot of times they hear a couple of songs, you know. I heard every single song
Right.
so many times.
Right.
And I got to say, my favorite Zeppelin records has got to be Song Remains the Same, you know, because then you get to hear how much noise 4 people can make.
Right.
And you're like, without the tricks, without the overdub, without anything, you know, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah,
That's, come on.
No, they're the best. They're the best.
I mean, so good. So much stuff is good, though. That's why YouTube is great, you know.
Man, but don't you find, maybe I'm like, don't you find that all this technology, like, now we have the opposite problem, right? Like, too much information. We're just
Oh, yeah.
bombarded by it all the time. We can find everything and know everything immediately. It's so
Right.
instant.
Yeah, a lot of young people are ripping it up, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You know?
Yeah.
I love it, dude. I love young people, man. I love them.
That's beautiful.
I do. I love them, dude. They're our future. And, you know, it's great. It's like, yo, you could say there's a problem with society, too, you know. People use words like everybody
Right.
and everyone, and it's just horrible, because it's not.
No such thing.
It's not. I met a 15-year-old kid. He couldn't stop talking about Frank Zappa one day. Amazing painter. Doesn't know what's happening on the internet.
Wow.
You know?
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying there's just tons of people out there. I still go to raves too, just to see what
Really?
music. Well, my neighbor's a drum and bass DJ, so he takes me out late. He's like, "Yo, we're going."
It's like
I'm
midnight.
Like, yeah, and I'm like, "Let's go, dude. I'm in.
Hell yeah,
Let's
bro.
go." You know, the oldest guy in the place. I'm older than the owner, always. But I go and I listen, and I'm really interested in the culture. I worked at clubs too. I worked at the Tunnel, the Palladium, and Limelight. You know, right after
Really?
like '96 to like, you know, '98. I was there. So I mean, the club culture. I was in it. I was there every night. You know, so it's like, how does it compare with now? And I see it's the same.
Is it?
I got no. The problem, there's a difference, a big difference. But what I love is, like, you see a crowd of 5 or 7 people, just come in, laughing, talking to each other, not on their phone. And this is early 20s now. People in their early 20s.
You're saying right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just went, and they're not using their phones. Maybe for, you know, certain parts of the show, everyone
Yeah.
takes out their phone.
Yeah.
But otherwise, they're wearing the same clothes I was wearing 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Same. It looked like people that I knew
Yeah.
back in the day. Like,
giving me
it's
hope,
the same. No, I'm telling you, I'm not.
So things are more the same than we might think? Like
Yeah.
more similar? I feel
mean,
that.
I think hanging out, you know, because I saw these groups, you know, young people who were just hanging out, man. laughing, going
Yeah.
out with each other, girlfriends, boyfriends, da 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 da. You know, and it wasn't any different. And then the difference is when the music comes on, it wasn't an escape like, like the grooves. They don't last as long as they did in the 90s, let's say, right? Or like 90s, I would say. Like, let's say going to a like minimal techno, let's just say, or drum and bass. They keep the grooves longer back then, so people can just dance and get into the groove,
That's
and mix it
interesting.
in. They don't. So there's one DJ from like 12 to like 8 in the morning,
Right.
know, and they got to keep everybody dancing,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody's dancing.
Yeah.
Now, not so much.
Not so much.
That's
yeah.
everyone's hanging out. They're not dancing though.
Man, you're giving me hope. You're giving me hope.
No, but they're not
'Cause-
dancing though. That's
Right,
that's
right.
weird for dance music.
Yeah.
They just want to chill and listen to it and cool. That's cool too. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm hopeful. I don't want to. The people who we talk about a lot of people who just stuck to their phones.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of other people who are not,
Exactly.
and they should be taking. They're going to be taking advantage of all the things that are available,
right.
and everybody's
right.
going to still be here,
Right.
right? Because
The
meeting
world is
people.
out there.
I don't even know anybody who got a job from Instagram. I don't even know one.
They got a music job?
Yeah.
A gig?
I
I got
don't know.
gigs from Instagram.
Oh, that's great.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
good. Okay. I'm
But,
saying, but you're the first one. Because a lot of people are like, I don't know.
Mm.
I don't get a lot of work. Most of the work comes from going out there and being there.
Yeah.
And let's play. Like,
well,
what I'm saying?
let me rephrase. I got jobs from Instagram from people I already met in real life, so it's not the same.
That's right.
The first connection was.
It has to. I think it has to be that
happen,
way,
yeah.
because they have to feel you. Can
Yeah.
I stay in the same? The first question is, can I stay in the same room with this person for this amount of time?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's the question, straight up.
Wow. It's not even about how you play.
Do you think so? You lived on a bus, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
100%.
On a bus, I wouldn't take the most talented person if they weren't cool.
Right.
I
That's
wouldn't.
what I think so many, like, maybe younger musicians don't realize is as you're working on music and chops, and you need to work on yourself, on your human,
Oh yeah.
on your character.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
You need to read and go to therapy and like or
Or
whatever
just generally,
it is.
just
You know,
be cool, man.
Just be cool. You know what I mean? Because it's always personality
Always.
first. Yeah.
The music, everything is about people. It's not about anything else. It's not about jobs, for sure. Not about jobs.
For sure.
Not.
Yeah.
Not. And in fact, I would say when if you play something that somebody else has played before, let's say jazz, like straight up bebop, right, which has got a whole history. The person that gets respect in the room is the person who doesn't sound like anybody else,
Right.
not your chops.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's the person that gets respect. They're like, because they know he's listening. He or she is listening. And engaging, and not trying to sound like anybody else.
Yes.
You get respect for that. No matter if you could do it fast enough or not fast enough, it doesn't matter. It's the notes you pick. It's not
Yeah.
really how fast you can play them. It'd be nice to be able to do it, of course, but no one cares, really.
No one cares. It took me so many years. I'm still learning and relearning that all the time.
Of course.
Because it's the ego, man. It's the ego.
It's good,
You're
but
out
isn't
there,
it?
you're like,
But for you, right? You challenge yourself on the drum still. That's beautiful.
yeah.
Because you're never gonna. You can master it, but even there's beyond mastering something too.
Of course.
There's
'Cause
beyond that. It's
you're
like
changing as a human, so you're changing as a musician.
that's right, man.
And to me, it's all about condensing the intention. It's like, and seeing where an idea comes from. It's like, am I doing this to impress someone, or because I'm insecure, so I'm trying to compensate by like doing a chop,
Right.
which has happened a million times.
Right.
But slowly, with age, it's getting more and more crystallized, where it's like, first of all, I just love playing pocket more and more. I don't want to play anything. I don't want to play
Right.
solos.
Right.
And if I play a fill or something, whatever, complicated, it has to be like, because it's bursting out of me. It has
Right.
to be like, oh, it's fun. It's energy. It's just energy.
Right.
It's like this needs this energy in this moment,
Right.
and that's my contribution to the music, to the scenario.
I love the way you play, man.
Thank you.
I love it.
man.
I love straight through because so I mixed a bunch of stuff, right? I didn't touch anything on your drums.
Oh, thanks.
No,
man.
no, there was not one edit
Mm.
on anything because everybody, not only were you playing it, you were swinging from beginning to end and your fills, and not only that, we didn't pick the takes. You didn't pick the take that you didn't like. You picked the take that you did like,
Mhm.
right? And that's fantastic. And everybody was swinging with you because our experience together was everybody was there.
Exactly.
Everybody was in the room playing it
The
together.
best.
And and then I don't have to do anything, honestly.
Right,
I don't have to
right.
edit nothing because that's what it is. Everybody picked it. Everybody said, yeah, this is a go. Then it's a go.
Mhm.
Feels good. Sounds good. Let's do this, you know? I mean, I love that feeling because that's quick.
Right.
I mean, how many songs do we do in a day? And, you know, how many? It's a lot.
Mhm.
A lot, you know?
Yeah.
Done. Not years.
Yeah.
A day.
Right. That's how
One
it should
day.
be, man. If
One
you
day.
ask me, that's how it should be. Yeah.
But people are practicing. People are practicing and going to rehearsals and coming into the studio that way. And I try to explain it to them. You're saving a lot of money and time for sure. Your life, this is it's like a documentation. It's like a newspaper or a diary, right? That's what the studio is. It's a documentation of your life. It's like, and I would love if whatever you did today, 10 years from now, you listen to it and be like, dude, that was a great day.
Right.
I had such a good time that day. And listen to this shit. It sounds so fucking good, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I want for everybody who comes into the studio, you know, because you might not see it yet. But in
Yeah.
10 years, you'd be like, remember that?
Right.
And
It's a
and how
moment in
everybody
time.
was there. And who knows where all these people might be in 10 years. Who know? You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful thing to be in the moment. You have to be in the moment in order to play, period.
right.
Especially when you're with everybody.
Right.
Undeniable.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times you have to trust that moment, too. You have to give it up.
Yeah.
Because you'd be like, I could have done it better, but it does
Yeah.
sound good.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not about you.
Right.
Yeah.
It does sound good, man. So you got to give it up sometimes to the moment instead of your ego. And of course you can do it better. You know, they say guitar players are funny. You know, they have this joke about it. You know, how many guitar players is to screw in a light bulb, and it's like 10 or something. You know, 1 to screw in the light bulb, but nine to say I could do that.
Right. Yeah.
You know, because they're judging, right? It's
Everyone's
all a
judging.
judgment thing. But it's funny. I don't know. It's funny that way. You know,
You find guitar players have like a special character to them?
I'm a guitar player, so
Yeah.
I'm very biased.
Yeah.
I find myself doing that.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it though. I can't play like somebody. You know, like you play like you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but guitar's a trip. Guitar's a trip because if when a guitar player comes to a session, if he doesn't have a lot of questions, I don't trust him.
What do you mean?
Because guitar is such a vast instrument.
Oh, right. I see what
What
you mean.
kind of we went electric guitar on this song.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's infinite.
yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of, you know?
I see what you
Is
mean.
it The Cure? Is it like Van Halen? Is it, what is it? Like,
Yeah.
what is it? Flamenco? What, I mean, you know,
Right,
I mean,
right.
is it, I don't know. You know, what is it? And so, if that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't ask, because they have so many different sounds also,
Yeah.
they could play rhythm, they could play lead, they could, you know, it's all these things, you know, I don't know, inversions, higher up, getting out of the way of people.
Yeah.
If they, I'm just blessed to work with amazing guitar players coming to the studio guys who ask a lot of questions.
Yes.
And I love when they ask questions because it's so important to the
Yeah.
song if they're good.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't ask questions, then I feel like you just want to get in there, play the style, and get out, which is cool too.
Yeah.
You know, not for me.
Yeah.
I don't look at music that way, but that's not my gig.
Man, that's actually very interesting. Maybe we can go over, for me, I'm being selfish right now, and
Yeah.
hear your perspective of like what you're looking for from every instrument coming in the studio. I mean, of course, it depends on context, but like,
Right.
I would love to hear what you think about drums. I mean, excluding
Drummers?
just myself, like drummers. Yeah.
Right.
What do you?
Oh, I'm a hawk in the drummer immediately. The first thing I do, first thing in the morning is I'm hoping with my coffee when I wake up that the drummer is killing. Every time I have a gig, if I don't know who's playing, I wish.
You pray. You
I
pray to
pray
God.
that the drummer is just killing.
The day is gone.
Yeah. And it's great, though. But I learned so much because so many people have different styles and the way they set up their drums, the way they do things.
But is there something specific you're looking for, or it's like just really depends on the context?
I'm swing. I'm listening for swing, and if it's easily followable, like if it's ready, it's available. You know what I'm saying? If it's available, like I don't have a good time when it doesn't fit the energy.
Yeah.
I do not have a good time that day.
If it's available, meaning if it gives space for others, if it's
available to latch on to the swing of it all.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, where the bass and the kick drum are,
I love that. If it's available.
making the the foundation work. You know, if the bass and the drum, if the bass and the drummer are locking, I mean, job done. I mean, you know, everybody, whatever happens on top of that, it's cake. You know, it's all great at that point. You know, but that's the key. You know, it's like you know when you rush a beat or something like that, it kills you.
Yeah,
you know, it's just like you stab me now. You know.
I love that word available. Man. Yeah, you gotta make it. Because you are like the bedrock, like you're holding everything together. Yeah,
and then you find that if somebody's really listening to you too.
Yeah.
Especially guitar players too. You know, if they're listening to you or they're reciting something, or just like singers, right? Are they reciting? Are they listening? Are they, you know, blending themselves in? Because it's a team effort. And so then it becomes out good, man. Especially, you know, look, there's all kinds of music too, like punk rock, right? Like fast shit, right? You're just listening for energy. You're not listening for anything. Yeah. You're listening for energy, and that's it. And sometimes the singer is a little ahead of the beat, and that gives you anxiety. Yeah. And the lyrics are anxious. Yeah. It fits. Right. You know, if you're vibing with the you know, like soul and just really laid back, and they're ahead of the beat, it's like, it's whoa. You know.
Tell me about the hi-hat, bro. That's the hi-hat to the drums.
I'm working with that guy again, by the way.
Oh yeah,
it's funny, man. Yeah, he called it the pussy of the drum set. Yes, that's he did. And it's really funny. And when he told me that, I started editing. When I edit drums, if I have to edit drums, I edit to the hi-hat. Yeah, I don't edit to the kick. And it makes so much more sense. Wow. Think about it. If you try to do it, if you just edit, like, clip the hat, like, you know, even if the kick is early or late, whatever.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Do the hat.
Very non-traditional.
Well, if you do it, right, listen to it. It's like, kind of like it makes sense. Mm-hmm. The edit makes sense.
Oh, you followed the hat.
Yeah, think about it. It's like the closest thing.
The clave of it. Like the swing of it is there.
Right. Yeah. Everything is right there, and then everything's supposed to follow that. Even look at the jazz guys. It's a hi-hat, man. Right. You know, that thing is going. Right. It's going, dude. No matter what. And somebody told me, I think Jeff Watts. I talk to everybody, so I asked him a million questions, like, what do you do when you know this and that, whatever. And I asked him, he goes, you keep a tempo. His tempo is killing from the beginning to the end, right? And a lot of Latin guys too, like you know, the tempo, locked. Dude. It's locked. So ridiculous from the beginning to end. And he told me, "Oh, the tempo's in the count off," and I never forgot that. and it's true. It's like whatever the count off is, if you can even hear their voice counting it off as you're playing through the song, it's going to be the same, you know? And I find that so helpful, you know, for the way the song's going to go. Like before the song comes in, I already know how it's going to go just by the count off. You know? Especially who's counting it off, you know, too.
How are they counting it off?
Yeah. You know, singers, you know, is it the singer? I have a lot of respect for singers who count stuff off because they're dictating, they're leading the band. You know, and it's always got to sound like that too. It's always got to sound like the singer's leading the band. The singer is telling the band what to do. Yeah. Right? Like Frank Sinatra or something, right? If you ever hear those, you hear the Nelson Riddle Orchestra with somebody else, they sound different. Because he's swinging it. He's singing a certain way that everyone's latching onto, and there's the sound, right? That's beautiful, man. And that's all live. They didn't have click tracks.
Yeah, all live.
You know?
Yeah.
They didn't know it. And why? Yeah, dude, I can't even say the word click track anymore.
I know. Man, you know, I think with AI and shit and things getting so technological, I see a counter movement.
Yeah.
I think it's starting, but I see more and more of it. Even young cats, like just wanting to play off the click.
Yeah.
Like just wanting to be in the room together. I had several sessions like that. Going back to rock and roll. To like hitting. It has to happen.
It's beautiful, though.
It has to happen, yeah.
But think about it, though. You know, look at all the records we were listening to, like The Police, or when every song speeds up.
Yeah.
Every single song.
And who cares, right? Like, who cares?
They're amazing.
Yeah.
They're amazing. You know? I mean, who cares? Like, yeah. He's going to sing a little faster, da-da-da, you know, whatever. I don't know. You know, I feel like, you know, it's you have to be one, like, for me, it's all philosophy for me, right? Like, you know, where does the groove come from? Right? So you're like, where does it come from?
Like internally or
yeah, like let's say, oh no, you're gonna play a song now. You're in the studio. You're gonna play a song, and what, you know, what is it, right? You know, and I'm a singer, so for me, I had the tempo. Like for me, in order for me to sing it right, I needed this specific tempo, and I would sing it. I would sing it to the band. You know, and once it's, you know, you just go, and then that's the tempo. You lock it in. Drummer picks up on that. Be like, oh, okay, let's start again. You know, that's where the tempo's at, and then some universal shit. Get in there, and play it, and just play it, because that's beautiful. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's your interpretation of time, also. I mean, it's your interpretation of everything. Yeah. Why have somebody tell you what their interpretation is? Honestly. Which is a click. But click is like, we're talking we're talking philosophy now.
Yeah, I love it.
You know, because, you know, let's say you want your song to be played in this genre. Yeah, of course you're going to, you know, in order for the DJ to play the song, you need to lock into something.
Yeah, I love that. But like, the click is someone else's interpretation. It's the interpretation of like objective time of a machine. Yeah. And like, do you want
clocks, really?
Yeah, do you want that to be your input, your reference?
Right.
No one's asking that anymore. It's like, why do we just accept it?
I know.
Right?
I never knew of a click track, I swear to God. I was like 30 years old, I heard of a click track. I never even knew what it was.
Wow.
I never knew what it was. I was like, you need what?
Yeah.
I was like, get a good drummer, bro.
Right. Man, it's so backwards. Like, we learn to just accept it. It's like, oh, of course, let's record your click. And then it's like, yeah, but why? Like, think about it. Okay, you want to layer shit.
It's a safety blanket for a lot of drummers, though.
For drummers.
It's a safety thing. For some drummers, it's a safety thing. Knowing that they did a professional job, it's clean, you can edit. There's all these positives that happen. The grid is on the computer. There's all these things.
Of course.
You know?
But I'm saying we're not asking like the deeper question. Like, do we actually want, is this an artistic choice? Do we want this music to sound like it's on a click?
Right.
And why? Like, oh,
Right.
you want to stack some claps? Just record claps.
Yeah.
You don't need just play claps along to the track. You know what I mean? Like
100%. Motown, the tambourine player.
yeah,
That was the click track.
I love that.
You
Yeah,
know, he was
yeah.
just playing. Like, this is what it's at. This is where the vocals work. This is where all the singers can take a breath.
Yeah.
That's big too. If the tempo's too fast, the singers can't catch up. They sound like shit, and the gig is done.
right.
Once your singer
right.
sucks, you're done. All the work you put in
Yeah.
on your drums don't matter.
No one cares.
It's fucking hysterical. It's funny. I laugh at that. Like, the singer's the top of the food chain, right? You know?
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
if they're no good, then the band's no good.
Yeah.
No matter how good they are, they're no good.
Yeah. Singer, then drummer.
100%.
Then the
Drummer,
rest,
man.
and,
Come on.
But man, maybe kind of a last as we're heading towards the end, maybe. I mean, this has been beautiful, man. Like I'm learning a lot.
I'm learning a lot.
I don't know if you, because I told you I have one of the reasons I am doing this podcast is because I have like younger cats hitting me up on Instagram, asking questions like, how can I be a musician? How can I make this thing happen? I don't know. We kind of were talking around it for the whole time, but if you had to give an advice to like a young cat, what would you say? What would you give them?
Wow. I mean, look, I guess at the end of the day, right? I mean, honestly, it's about joy, right? And the, you know, and the beauty of it all, you know, of acquaintances, of friendships, you know, I mean, and playing together, you know, actually making something out of nothing.
Yeah.
It's these things that you know, they magically happen, you know, and magically is probably the wrong word, but it does. It's like, it just happens.
Yeah,
and it
is.
sounds a certain way.
Yeah.
You ever notice, like, when a band has, you know, they're in a band and they sound great and they get rid of one person, never ever sounds the same.
Yeah.
Even if maybe they're not even doing much on the record, but it does sound different.
Right.
And that's the idea, right? So we're looking for joy and relationships, right?
I love that, man. Yeah.
Right? How much do you want to hold on to that, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you want to spend your life? It's big.
Yeah.
Because you want to get a job in the music, and I don't know what that really means. You know, like, a lot of people set out to be stars when they're young. They have this thing where it's like, I want to be on stage and play the garden, right? And it's a fantastic. I'm not going to be the one to say you can't do that, because it's possible. But you'll find that it's a different kind of gig once you get there, right? You might not like it.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
you
That's
know,
an option.
that comes along with ambition and caring about what people think about you, right? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of psychological things that you have to overcome, and, like, you know, my parents were like, music's a hobby.
Right.
It's not a living.
All parents,
you know?
basically. Yeah.
You know, and it's like, well, no, I'm gonna make it my life, right?
Yeah.
And they were heartbroken because they knew my life was gonna be like a circus. It's gonna be up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
No gigs, many gigs,
100%.
this and that, and they knew it from just being alive longer and
Right.
nothing to do with anything else.
Right.
And they were just like, they were kind of heartbroken, but, you know, there was a time when they saw me, you know, there was that moment where they, you know, and they were like,
they saw your choices.
Oh, yeah, and they were like, oh, you know what, he's doing it, like, he's doing it.
Wow.
But it's not easy. If you can, look, man, people, you know, there's a lot of people, let's say, you want to make money, right? Just to live, I'm talking about getting rich. I'm saying just to survive. And that might be enough. Maybe that's not enough. Maybe you like to buy things. Maybe you don't like to buy things. Maybe, who knows, right? It's like a million kinds of ways to think about it. But But if you're willing to just do this, right? Just keep on improving, looking at yourself. Don't lie to yourself about any of it, and if it means, look, I've slept on couches, man, so much. I've lost apartments. It's like a constant, and then you're on top, and then you're not.
Absolutely.
And once you're on top, and that's the thing, a lot of people don't think about this. I got to say this, man.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say you have a hit song.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you get a hit song. You have another one in you.
Right.
And again, think about Elton John. Let's just pick one guy.
Yeah.
How does he do it? From the 70s until now, he still is on charts, still matters.
Mm-hmm.
That's not easy.
Yeah.
If one director could make one movie in his whole life, that's a lot.
Right.
One movie.
Yeah.
One song. That's a lot.
That's a lot. It's more than most.
That's right.
Already.
I'm saying. And then you're fighting. You're competing. And it is ambition. And it is organizational skills.
Man,
scheduling.
I love the way that's deep, man. I love the way you said it, like, how do you wanna spend your life, right?
Right.
You have one life, assuming.
Right.
It's like, how do you want to spend it? What's your values? What drives you?
It's joy. I mean, what's your joy?
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying? Like, people are crying about AI, right? And I mess with it. It's hysterical. So much. I have so much fun with that. It's funny, But I think the people who already sounded like AI are in danger of AI.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
We were working toward this for many, many years now.
I love that. Yeah.
Right? The grid, the click,
yes,
auto-tune, editing. We're trying to be AI this whole time. Right?
We're trying to be AI.
Yeah. And then somebody tells them, here's AI, and you go, oh, that's shocking. They're taking away my job?
Yeah.
No. It's
You've
probably
been
better.
doing that.
Yeah. You gave them all the information. You gave AI all the information it needs to do exactly what you do.
Right. Oh, I love that, bro.
Yeah, but listen to Chick Corea in 1988.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Right.
Just good luck with all that.
Yeah.
With all of it. Doesn't matter. All of it doesn't matter. It's the hype behind all of it. And, everything's hype and everyone wants attention. And, everyone wants attention, man. Politicians are getting into it.
Yeah,
They're like singer-songwriters. Look at me. Listen to my song. Listen to my thing. Listen to, I mean, I like when there was filters, too. Like the labels, everyone downplays the labels, but people at labels love music. They're music fans to begin with. Yeah, they want to make money, but they're fans. They're fans. How do they take that band over that band? Right? Look at all the great music that's out there. Had to be through somebody, through a secretary. Got it. Then they got it to this person. Then they had to sell it to their superior. Then they had to sell it to their superior. Sell it to their superior. And all of these people, all the way along the line, said, give them money.
Yeah.
Let's put them in the studio. It's not like so many people say, it's like they just want to put out garbage.
Yeah.
It's not like that. No way.
I love that.
It's true.
And we need them, right? Like
I think so.
At the end of the day, we're working together. Again, at the best case scenario, but they're doing the business shit that we don't like.
Right.
They know how to put us on tour. They know how to sell 1 million records. I don't know how to do that.
But they're missing. A lot of people are missing the point, though, because the point of getting signed to a label is, people should hear this. It's good enough and different enough to put it out there. So you put it out, and the band doesn't make any money, right? They have to recoup all the money they put into you. Every cent that they put into you, you have to give it back. Maybe you don't give it back before you get dropped and find another label or whatever. But the idea is not that. The idea is to make as many connections as you can. They're giving you a platform so you can have a career. It's not the money.
Yeah.
It's the connections. You know? So if you do get signed, make sure you remember the radio guy who put your song on the radio. Remember that guy.
Yeah.
Call them up.
Right.
You know? When you don't have a deal anymore.
Yeah.
They'll put you on. And so on.
Yeah.
How many people? And that's the idea. And I didn't realize that either when I was there. I didn't realize. You know? Now I realize, looking back.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it's not about the money. It's about the connections. You know? And the relationships, again, about people.
These people.
People and relationships, man. And they put you in it, the label, they put you in that vast situation with professionals. Whether it's the promoter, whether it's the engineer, whether it's the interview, whether it's the photographer, they're pro. Now you know what it looks like.
Right.
To be in a professional situation. Hence, there's your college. You'll never get that experience.
Yeah.
And there you are. Suck it in. Meet them. Get their card. Call them. Ask them how their cat is doing 3 months later. You know?
Yeah, man.
I mean, really, that's the way to do it. I think that's what they're setting you up for. And plus, if you keep on doing that, you'll end up in the music industry somehow. For sure.
Yeah.
You know, you're getting a little older, this and that.
It's a wise perspective, man. Wise perspective.
You know, because there's so many ways, right? Everybody wants to be the star ballerina when they're young, right? But maybe they're doing choreography. Maybe they're working in the office of a dance studio. That's how it works.
And when you're young, you don't think about that. But,
no.
But life is long and things change. Right?
Yeah.
You got to stay
flexible. You want to be the star.
Yeah.
But, you know, some people have star quality, you know, and I mean, you know, charisma. That's what I call it. People call it the it thing. You know, they got it, you know, and you could see it, you know, and hard work does that, you know. I mean, Coltrane played all day. That's why he was Coltrane. Yeah. Played all day.
Yeah.
From waking
practice in the bathroom, in the backstage.
To going to sleep.
Yeah.
Sleeping with it and going. That's why he's Coltrane, though. People still humming their melodies, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. The young people, man.
I love that.
I love young people.
I love that.
I'm hoping, man. I'm really making the world a better place, man. That's all.
Beautiful.
You know? Yeah. Beauty is key. Make it beautiful, man. Whatever it is. Right? Always looking for that, right?
Absolutely, bro. Man, thank you for coming through, bro.
Oh, my pleasure,
has been such
man.
a joy.
My
Such
pleasure.
A joy.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man.
Well, I only came because you could play. Because if you couldn't play, I wouldn't be here.
You wouldn't be answering my text, bro.
No.
Block. Who's that? Especially as a drummer. I know a drummer who can't play, I know you'd be like...
That's hysterical. Dude, I found all just between us, I found...
Yeah, let me close.
Yeah.